Hello, Paula Daniele from Crochet Hook here, and today I'll show you how to make a quick crochet beanie. And why is it quick? Because we're using very thick yarn with a 10mm crochet hook. And this is the beanie here. This will fit most adult sizes, and if it doesn't, as we come towards the end here, I'll explain what you need to do to make it longer once you've tried it on at this point. So the yarn I'm using is Lion brand yarns, and it's Wool Ease, thick and quick. It's a super bulky 6. Now it's saying to use a 9mm hook, but I'm using a 10. The colour is Cranberry. So we'll get our ball of yarn. Make a slip knot and leave enough of the yarn end so that we can sew in later. There's our slip knot. Now we're going to make 5 loose chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see how big it is. That's why it's quick. Now we'll slip stitch into the first chain stitch we made. To form a ring, we'll be working over this yarn end. Round 1, chain 2 loosely. Working over the yarn end as we go, and let's make 15 double crochet stitches into the ring. We've got 1, 2, 3. Get more yarn. You run out pretty quickly because it's so chunky. Two, 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And just push these around so we can fit more in. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if you want to count back to make sure that you've got the right amount, see the V's there. 1, count the V's. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the chain 2 counts as the 16th. So we actually have 16 stitches on round 1. Now the top of the chain 2, there's chain 1, there's chain 2. We'll make a slip stitch. To join the round. Round 1 done. So at this point, just take out your crochet hook, flip it over, pull the center tight as you can get it, and with a large yarn needle, large-eyed yarn needle, thread that through. And we're just going to sew this yarn end in, pull the center tight. Then you can trim that off. Now that won't get in our way. Let's get our crochet hook back in here for round 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and now we'll do 2 double crochets into the next stitch, which is this one here. Now we'll do 1 double crochet into the next stitch. And that's how we're going to repeat right around on this round. 2 double crochet into this stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, repeating that right around. Yes, that was my wrist. It's getting old and crunchy. Next one is 1 double crochet. Time to pull out some more yarn. So we did 2, 1, in the next one we do 2. One. 2. Next stitch 1 double crochet. Next stitch 2 double crochet. We're up to our last 2 stitches. So this next one is 1 double crochet. The last stitch we do 2 double crochet stitches into that stitch. 1, 2, and then we'll join into the top of the chain 2. So there we can see our join from the previous round. There's chain 1 and there's chain 2. So slip your hook up under both loops of the second chain stitch to make a slip stitch. And that's round 2 finished. You can see it gets pretty big pretty quick. So round 3, chain 2, 1, 2. Then we'll be doing 2 double crochet into the next stitch, which is this one here. One, 2. Then we'll be doing 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. So 1 in there and 1 in there. And that's what we'll repeat right around. 2 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitch. We'll repeat that sequence. So this next one is 2 double crochets into this stitch. There's 1. And 2. Let's get more yarn. I need a yarn assistant. Someone's standing here flipping out the yarn for me. Okay, so we've done our 2, 1, 1, 2. Now we need to do 1, 1. See, we've got our 2 in there and our 1 and our 1. So the next one into the next stitch, 2 double crochet stitches. Into the next one, 1 double crochet. To the next one, 1 double crochet. Two in this one. 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 Next stitch, 2 double crochet. Next stitch, 1 double crochet. Next stitch, 1 double crochet. Two in this one. One. Two. Next one, 1 double crochet. Next one, 1 double crochet. Next one, 2 double crochet. Time for more yarn. So we did 2. Now in the next one we do 1 double crochet. Into the next one, 1 double crochet. Into the next one, 2 double crochet stitches. Into the last one, 1 double crochet. Now we're joining into the top of the chain 2, so I'll just show you. We've got, there's the join, there's chain 1, and there's chain 2. So in both loops, in under both loops of the chain 2, he doesn't want to come out, doesn't want to come through. There we go, and make a slip stitch. So that's the end of round 3. So we can 1, 2, 3. So at the end of round 3 you'll have 32 stitches if you need to count them. And as I said, the chain 2 does equal 1 double crochet stitch. So you'd be counting the chain 2 plus 31 double crochet stitches equals 32 stitches. Okay, so for rounds 4 to 7, we'll be doing exactly the same as this round that I'll be showing you, which is chain 2, 1 double crochet into each stitch around to the end, and then we do a slip stitch in top of chain 2. So these are the easy rounds. So chain 2 and 1 double crochet. See, I'm just going to show you here so you don't get fooled. If you pull up on that, know that you don't stitch into there, you stitch into here. This is the one you want to go and put your first double crochet stitch into. See, not that there, this one here. It should be directly above that stitch. So let's just keep making 1 double crochet stitch into each stitch around. This is going to create the sides of the beanie. It just goes straight down. So just one double crochet into each stitch around. Now I think you'd be able to get 2 beanies out of this one ball of yarn, assuming that you're going to make the same amount of rounds that I have. If you're going to make it a longer beanie with more rounds, taking it down further on the face, then it may only be enough for one beanie. Time for more yarn. See how it's starting to form the beanie shape now, almost like a bowl. Which is not a bad idea. You could actually use it for a bowl. There you go. So we're getting there. We're almost at the end of this round. So all up, I think maybe an hour it'd take to finish this beanie, which is pretty quick. Now we're joining to the top of the chain 2 with a slip stitch. And that's the end of round 4. I'll just try and give you a few angles so you can see here. Okay, so from here on in, so round 4, you need to repeat 1, 2, 3 more times to get the same size as my beanie. Now you want the end of the beanie to sit just above your eyebrows. So once you've done your 3 more rounds of repeating round 4, pop it on your head, see if it sits above the eyebrows. If it doesn't, then repeat round 4 as many times as you need to get the length you need until it sits across the top of your eyebrows. And then once you've done that, you're ready to finish off, cut your yarn, finish off, and then just sew that yarn end in through the back of the stitches there. And so that's how you make a quick crochet beanie.